Alright, so hi everyone. So we'll be continuing our Module 9, the Part 2, Lesson 3 on Azure AD Join. I'm very sorry for not uploading a video for almost 3 weeks. So there are actually two reasons. The first one is I was doing a Power BI training as I introduced, so they have multiple sessions for me for this company. And I was making like 400 PowerPoint slides and preparing another training videos in Chinese at the same time. And also because the VPN in China has been banned the uh, 11th time, so and also it's close to our national holiday, so the network doesn't work. So I cannot really upload a video, so I have to record this, upload somewhere else, and download again in Office and upload in Office. Also, it's kind of troublesome for me, but again, so I cannot find another VPN solutions for me to upload the videos. But anyhow, let's finish this one quickly. So where we talk about the this one in four parts: device management, the Azure AD join devices, hybrid AD join devices, and configure the Azure AD join. So for this one, I'm afraid I'm unable to do any demos because the network is extremely unstable, and I tried a few times, but I cannot even log in to my account, or it takes quite a while. And by a while, I mean like 20 minutes or so. And same for Office.com. So I don't know how much I can show today. Maybe nothing, still because of the networking. Otherwise, I cannot really access the network there. So let's see. All right. So device management. The Azure AD enables the single sign-on to devices or apps and also services. So your SaaS apps from anywhere. So the um, proliferation of device, including your BYOD, personal device, empowers your end users to be productive, so wherever and whenever they are. But IT administrator must ensure the your security on your corrupt assets are protected, and device meet certain standards for security and compliance. So to get the devices under the control of Azure AD, so you have two options. One is to register a device. Another one is join a device. So register device to Azure AD enables you to manage a device identity. So when the device is registered, the Azure AD device registration provides the device with an identity that is used to authenticate the device when a user signs in to your Azure AD. So you can use the identity to enable or disable a device. And second one we talk about is joining a device. So it's extension to register a device. So this means it provides you with all the benefits of registering a device. And in addition to this, it also changed the local state of the device. So it's changing the local state enables your user, not the device, your user to sign in to a device using the organization or work school account instead of a personal account. So the joining device also you can interpret as what do you call this? Enroll a device, right? In MDM, you can get in Intune, you can enroll your device. So it's the same term, right? In a different word. So what it means by using your organizational account. So when register device, you can still use your personal account, right? You can use your Microsoft account, a personal one. You can use like register with Yahoo or QQ or Gmail, whatever. But once the device is joined, you must use the organizational account, which means it's your Office 365 account, right? It's either either you're at the school Office 365 or it's a traditional Office 365, right? You IT gives you, right? You must use that account instead of a personal one. So the registration combined with the MDM policy solution, like Intune, provides additional device attributes in the Azure AD. So this allows you to create a conditional access, which enforces access from device meets your standards, like uh, for example, they sign from unknown location or in impossible travel distance or uh, non-visited country, not frequently visited country, etc., etc. Right? So all that. But again, this is not an Intune class. So the Azure AD joint device. The Azure AD Join is designed to provide access to your organization apps and resources and to simplify the Windows deployment of your work-owned device. So Azure AD not Azure AD. AD join has this, following benefits: single sign-on to your Azure Managed SaaS apps, so it can be first party or third party. So user don't have to, to see additional authentication prompts when they access their resource. Second one is enterprise compliant roaming of user settings across joint devices. Your user don't need to contact the Microsoft account, connect to a Microsoft account like Yahoo or Hotmail, Gmail to see settings across device. And third is access to Windows Store for business using the Azure AD account. So user can choose from an inventory of application which is pre-selected by the organization, and also Windows Hello, and also the restriction of access to apps from only device that meet compliance policy. And last but not least, seamless access to on-premise resource when the device has line of sight to the domain controller. So basically using Kerberos to authenticate. And let's see, yeah. So one point I missed. So although the AD join is intended for organizations that do not have on-premises Windows Server AD infrastructure, it can also be used for other scenario like a branch office. So this is the other scenario I forgot to talk about. Okay, let's look at this table. So if your environment has the on-premises AD footprint and you also want to benefit from the capabilities provided by Azure AD, you can implement the hybrid Azure AD join devices. So these are devices that are joined both to your on-prem and Azure Active Directory. And joining device to both directory, so this will allow first is your IT department to manage work-owned device from your central location, and second is user to sign into their device with their Active Directory work or school accounts. Right, so this is the benefits of that. So you can use, right? It's hybrid everywhere, right? Okay, here's the steps to configure your Azure AD join. So I think my still, let's see how long it takes. But again, let me just keep on the PowerPoint to, uh, so we don't waste additional times. Anyway, I keep a screenshot here, right? So we don't have to actually see the screen. Right, so first you select the users who can join device to Azure AD and select the user that's granted local admin to the device. Allow the user to join hybrid or register the Azure AD, require MFA, and select the maximum number of devices a user can have. So yeah, I don't think any user can have 20 devices though, but according to my friends in Microsoft, he actually saw that Dia has 28 or 26 devices. So I cannot imagine like you have, what, I don't know, let's say you have one computer in the car, one computer, two computers at office, two computers at home. You have 6 phones, like 5 tablets. That's still just 15, right? How do you get like 26 devices or 28? I cannot imagine. Okay. And last, it allows users to set app data to sync across their Windows 10 devices, right? So that's all the policies you have. So yeah, so you explain each one. So the first one, so this setting enables you to select the user who can join device to Azure AD. The default is all. As you can see here, the default is all. So this setting only applicable to Azure AD join on Windows 10. So this is not see here, but I think if you click the information logo, it will show. So second one, additional local administrator on Azure AD joint device. You can select the user that are granted local administrator rights on the device. So user added here are added to the device administrator role in Azure AD. Global admin in Azure AD and device owners are granted local admin rights by default. So this option is a premium addition capability available through products like the Azure AD Premium P1, P2, so or the EMS, right? Enterprise Mobility Suite. And the user may register their device with Azure AD. You need to configure the settings to allow device to be registered with Azure AD. So if you select none, devices are not allowed to register when they are not Azure AD joined or hybrid Azure AD joined. Enrollment with the Intune or MDM for Office 365 requires registration. So if I have configured either of the services, all is selected and none is not available. Right? Not this will be not available. And require MFA, so you can choose whether users are required to provide factor authentication second factor authentication method to join their device to Azure AD. So the default is no, but we highly recommend it. So this MFA is from Microsoft point of view, it's recommended everywhere, right? If you use it in cloud, you just enable it for everyone, right? Doesn't matter what the situation is, just enable them. So it will need it when join a device. So before you enable the MFA for the service, you must ensure that MFA authentication is configured for the user that registered their devices. So you enable that in Azure. You can enable that from the Office 365 admin portal. So you can enable one by one or provide a CSV file so you can enable for everyone, right? Okay, so the maximum number of devices. So yeah, the maximum number of devices you can select, right? So when the user reach the quota, they're not able to add additional device until one or more of the existing devices are removed. So this device quota is counted for all the devices that are either Azure AD joined or registered. So the default value is 20 here. So I don't know how Sadia got 26 or 28, to be honest. Okay, so this will be same as the Pro Plus, right? You can only activating on 5 PCs, right? So if you got number 6, you have to disable one. So that's one user may sync settings and app data across device. So by default, it's set to none. And select specific user or group, or allow the user settings and apps data to sync across your Windows 10 devices. You can learn more on sync works in Windows 10. So this option is a premium capability again. So in Azure AD P1, P2, or EMS. Okay. All right, that's our short session today. And from this place, I can see it's still not okay, it's loaded. But anyway, we just went through the PowerPoint, so there's no really point for me to go over this. All right, so yeah, I will be doing I think module 10. So we got the module 10, 11, 12, so 3 more modules to go. All right.